Hey man, what's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy Jacob Jones here, man. I'm back to drop some more fire on you guys. That's spitting fire. But nah, man, on the real, man, first and foremost, let me definitely say this, man. I know we're going through some tough times right now as just a nation, as just a world, man. And just to those healthcare workers and, man, the first responders, man, thank y'all for everything. Thank y'all for what y'all do, man. Just continue just to do the great work that you guys are doing, man. We're here and we're gonna get through this, man. Remember, practice social distancing, self-quarantine, 6 feet away. Just be smart, everybody, please. Just be smart and just do what you can to be healthy. But yeah, I want to go in there and shoot another video for you guys. So, I've been, talking to a lot of my friends lately and everything like that, and everybody's doing really well. Everybody's doing well with their relationships and everything like that, and is really pushing towards the next stages or whatever, like down the line. So, excuse me, I was doing a lot of thinking. So I was like, well, you know what? I should post a video, meaning like what, like, not to rain on people's parade, but I just think this is my opinion of, I think, well, my opinion of what can ruin good relationships. And I think there are three main factors that can ruin any good relationship: timing, or like time frame. What I mean by that, his or her time frame, his or her, well, basically his or her time frame, his and his time frame, her and her time frame. So you and your significant other's time frame or timing on everything. I think children and money. I think those are the three things that can make and break any relationship. But I do think the most important factor of what can ruin any great relationship is timing. And I don't care what is timing. It's time. That's truly what starts before anything else happens. And the reason why I say that is like, now this video is not for the ones that y'all just getting together like, yeah, girl. No, 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 no. I'm talking about the ones who are been in, day out, got some years put in, ready to take things to the next level. This is what I think messes up a lot of relationships. So I'm gonna first start with timing, then I'm gonna do the kids and money. So they kind of trickle in order. Timing. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody say, do whatever. Timing will mess up in a relationship. Here's an example. And I mean this, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just keeping it real. I try to keep it real on this channel, so I'm gonna keep it real. I don't give a damn how long y'all been together, how good he or she has been to you, or whatever. They can give you all the gifts in the world. You could have been there on time or whatever. I don't care. It's gonna come down to this. She got a time frame of when ish is supposed to happen, and you got a time frame of when you think ish is supposed to happen. And if they don't match up, it will mess up relationships. I've seen a lot of relationships go downhill because of that. And I think truly that's sad. Because, like, for example, right now, so we're in 2020. Okay. Say I start dating somebody, hypothetically, right? And within, so we'll say 4 years. Okay. So 2024. She be's like, well, babe, you know, what about marriage? Okay. Cool. Say, for example, right? I go back to school, say my little program's 4 years. So say I go back to school in 2022 and I got, well, 2022, and say I'll be out of the program within 3 years. So 2025 is when I'll be out. So say I say, well, babe, I'm getting out in 2025. Let me at least work for a year, get a job. I maybe have to move somewhere. So, 2026, we'll get married. Let me tell you something. I don't care how good I've treated her those 4 years or whatever. If she says, I want to get married in 2024, we're getting married in 2024. But I feel like, and this is just my opinion, and I've seen relationships happen like that. I've known some couples that have been together for a long time, and the girl was like, well, I'm ready to get married. I'm ready to have kids. Sir, you hopping on this grave chain and no. And They be like, nah, I'm good because I still got other stuff, and that's why I feel like messes up a lot of relationships, right? A lot of these good relationships right then and there because of the timing. Because these girls have it in their mind. Look, I want to get married young, my late 20s. That way, by my 30s, I'm having kids. I ain't got no problem with that. But I'm saying it's the timing aspect. Because hear me out, and here's my reasoning why I say that. Okay, I feel like timing can mess up any relationship. So if you rushing to marry me within 3, 4 years of us being together, and say I want to push it out in maybe 6, 7 years, then what's the rush? Like, I mean, I'm trying to be the adult in the room, be like, babe, look, I'm telling you right now is not a good time. Give me a few more years. Let me get, it's some other things that I got to do because see, people just, and that's what messes up a lot of these relationships. I'm like, why? Why are you letting that mess you up? Like, you don't have to do that. Like, I don't never ever understand that. Like, it's like I've seen relationships ruin because they don't want to do this at this time, and then if they don't, so let me ask you a question. Say you break up with that person that's not gonna marry within 4 years. So what changes between you and the next person you date? So if your clock is right in your head, shouldn't you be getting married to the next person that you automatically meet? Don't you have to date for a little bit? Boom. My whole point is exactly. That's why I feel like messes up a lot of relationships because people are just so quick to be like, no, I want to get married now. You need to marry now because I've been with you. But and look, sometimes I do get it because you don't want to be stuck in this in the middle zone of where okay, we good, we kicking it. But that's why I say timing is everything. It's different levels, different levels to everything. Look, you guys want to meet first. You guys want to build a relationship for a few years, then get married. Okay, in the midst of that, let's move in together. It's like different other things outside of just the marriage that you guys have to do. Okay, we have to move in together. Here's my thing: we got to move in together. Okay, you don't look me coming like J. Cole says it best. I graduated way too long ago, be sneaking up in your dorm room. Okay, what I do at your house for a 1, 2 day span, half a day span, ain't nothing compared to what you do when we gotta look at each other 24/7 every day. That's a lot. You don't know how I am when I'm in my home. Might be certain things that I like doing, certain things I may do. It may certain things that he or she, your significant other, may like to do. Okay, how are you guys spending habits? When you get paid, are all your bills getting paid? Do you push some bills back? Do you do all these different things you guys have to think of? People don't think about that. Okay, let's back it up some. It might be, how it's just a lot of different things that people have to consider. They don't. I think that truly right there messes up a lot of relationships because the timing isn't right, and if the timing isn't what you want, you get mad, whatever. But I just urge this to a lot of these young couples that are on the verge of making these decisions. Please be smart. Just take your time. It's not rushed. Make sure it's right for both you guys. Just don't be selfish and let it be for one. It's a 50-50 partnership. Make sure it's both of you guys. Okay, kids. I'm going to go to the next thing. Kids. Look, man. I'm gonna say this. I don't know if I said this in any of the videos. I know I've said this to my friends. I mean, this is no disrespect. I can't date nobody with no kids. I That's mean. I know that's not the correct thing to say, but I'm saying that I cannot date nobody with no kids. Here's my reason why. It is not the fact that you have kids. I don't care about that. If you got 2, 4, 5, whatever, being a parent is a great blessing. I don't know what it's like. I don't have any kids that I'm aware of, but hey, more power to you. It's what else gonna come with it. Here's the reason why I say that. This is just my opinion as well too. I don't care when I don't look. This is just my opinion. If you dating a girl with kids, it ain't the fact that y'all gonna be together. Are you willing to step up and be a father parent figure to her children? That's how I look at it. Because let's be realistic. 95% of the people that have kids with somebody, they're not together. Like probably throughout my lifetime, I could probably think about probably 3 couples legitimately who had children that were young and still together at this point in time. Like, I'm so serious. Because a lot of these girls or guys, they have kids with each other. They not together. They break up. So, okay, you got that to worry about. Okay, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of, okay, how's your baby daddy? What if you get with me, then he want to be, and he say he ain't doing ish, but then he find out you with somebody, now he want to pop back in. Who am I to tell him not to see his kids? I don't feel like dealing with all that. What if I'm one of those type of dudes that, hey, I want to do stuff on happy hour when I get off work. You can't do that. Well, I got to go to daycare and pick up my kids. Then, okay, we want to hang out. Well, I got to find a babysitter. Vice versa for men, too. Like, what if your baby mama act fool because you get you a new chick or whatever? Or you'd be like, well, you treat her and you never treated me like that. I asked you to do. It's a lot of different factors. See, that's why I don't want to date girls with kids. Cause I just feel like that's just too much for me to handle. I'm not saying I can't handle that, but I just feel like that's too much for me right now. Now, if I'm a little bit more advanced in my life, a little bit more settled, yeah, I'm more than willing to handle that. But right now, in my 20s, nah, bro. Look, me dating somebody is hard enough as it is now. Me trying to date you and be a father figure, and these ain't even my kids, that's asking a lot, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not trying to discourage you or put that on you, and I'm sorry that you in that situation. But that's just asking a lot. And I just feel like that's too much. Even if you settled and have kids, it may be issues with money, how you want to raise them. Those are other factors that can mess a relationship. Cause I don't believe in whippings. Well, I got whippings when I read up. He or she need to go pick out their own switch or whatever, or stuff like that. Those are different factors that play into it. But I feel like those can mess with relationships. And finally, I think money can. Money can jack up relationships because, for example, I remember I was coming home from court one day from my job. I was listening to the Michael Beijing show. There was a show in South Carolina that comes on 102.9 if I remember correctly. Was it 102.9 or 101.3? 102.9, I think, yeah. And basically he was like, how would you feel, ladies, or like men, how would you feel about somebody moving in your home with you? And I kind of thought about it. I was like, well, that kind of makes sense. I mean, personally, I couldn't move in with no girl. You know, I would probably move in with my girl, but I mean, it would be like mutual decision. Like, basically, what I'm trying to get at is he gave an example like, well, ladies, how would you feel if a dude just moved in with you with nothing on his back and just come and mooch on your couch? Like, that's how I feel like money can mess it up because I remember it's me thinking money can mess people up because as a man, right? I'm dating a girl and she feels like that I should not be able to spend no money on any bills. That's your responsibility. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not white, and this ain't the 50s, 60s. Okay, one paycheck don't take care of a household anymore. Like in today's society, you need two people that are both working and got incomes. Like for real, for real. And I feel like that money can mess people up because you don't know. I was like I stated earlier, you don't know how I spend my money. I may get paid. I may spend my spouse myself a little bit. Might get my nails and my feet done. Might might buy me an outfit or something. But everybody different like that. So I don't know. But that's just how people gotta look at it. And money can mess people up because if you're not responsible, you just doing reckless stuff. That could, but I just feel like that, yeah, because people could come in. Some girls could be like, "Well, my man's supposed to pay all the bills. Our money's for me," or it might be some situations where I like some people might be like, "Well, you gotta pay." Well, I don't believe in that. Like I remember it was a girl I was talking to, well, I wanted to talk to, and I remember I asked her, well, I said, well, we were talking initially, then it kind of stopped. Then I hit her back up about it. And I was like, well, hey, let's start back talking. Like, you seem really cool. Like, what's up? And she basically told me that, well, I can't talk to you because I want to be in a situation where I could come in and my man already has everything set up. Meaning, quote unquote, like he already got his own place, his own car. I could just walk right on in and I'm good to go. And I feel like that's kind of bad too because like that's when I caution people about you just moving in with somebody into their stuff. That's why I say move in together, not just I'm gonna just go move in with you because that can mess people up. Because I know how I can't speak for white people. I know how black people is. First time y'all get in an argument, this ain't your damn house. So I'm just saying, if a girl moving with me, so if you saying, okay, this is your house, you get to do what you want. So if I got my stuff a certain way, I expect you to leave it a certain way. I'm just throwing that out there because I know how black people gonna react. So that's all I'm saying is, y'all, look, make sure your time is right. Make sure you having kids. I just advise this, y'all. Please have kids with somebody that you're married to. And y'all make sure you're managing your money, making sure that we putting ourselves in a position to be successful. And I promise y'all, if we do these things, I think most relationships will be healthy. Now, like I said, these are all just my opinions. Hey, do what you got to do. I'm not knocking. Yet again, thank you for you guys viewing this video. Social media, booking email is below in the below in the links under this video, man. Follow me on social media. If you guys have any topics that you guys want to discuss or anything like that, please let me know. I'm out. Y'all, please be safe. Please just wash your hands and just touch your face. But I'm out.